Hello students and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve a textbook problem on combined standard deviation. Here we have the question. It says that two doctors A and B measured the systolic blood pressure of two groups of people and the following results are obtained. For Dr. A we have 120 number of people, then the mean pressure is 159 mm and the standard deviation is 22.4, while that of B is 100 number of people, the mean is 149 and the standard deviation is 20. Calculate the mean and standard deviation of the two groups taken together. So since they have asked us for the two groups taken together, they are going to find out the combined arithmetic mean as well as the standard deviation. So let us first go ahead and calculate the combined mean. So since we have two groups, the formula for combined mean is going to be x bar is equal to n1 into x bar plus n2 into x bar and divided by n1 plus n2. Now for the first doctor we are going to give the suffixes as 1 and for the second doctor we are going to give the suffixes as 2. So since this is the number of people, n1 is 120, n2 is 100. This is the mean, so your x1 bar is 159 and your x2 bar is 149. The standard deviation sigma 1 is 22.4 and sigma 2 is 22. After substituting the values, we get 120 multiplied by 159 plus n2, which is 100 multiplied by 149, and we need to divide this by 120 plus 100. So put up on your calculators, it is 19,080 plus 14,900 divided by 220, which comes as 154.45 after rounding off. So this is the combined mean which is asked for in the first part. So we are done with finding out the combined arithmetic mean. Now we move on to the combined standard deviation. Now before we start calculating the combined standard deviation, we need to evaluate something known as deviation. So we will find out d1 and d2. Your d1 is nothing but x1 minus x bar and d2 is x2 minus x bar. So we have x1 as 159 minus x bar we just evaluated and we got it as 154.45 and this comes as 4.55. For d2 we have x2 as 149 minus 154.45. So here we get minus 5.45. So once we have d1 and d2, let us go ahead and see the formula of combined standard deviation. The formula of combined standard deviation is given by sigma and square root of n1 times sigma 1 square plus d1 square plus n2 times sigma 2 square plus d2 square and the entire thing divided by n1 plus n2. We will now replace the values. So n1 we have as 120, sigma 1 square is the standard deviation of the first group, that is 22.4. we need to square this, plus d1 we got as 4.55, we need to square this, plus let's talk about n2. N2 is 100 multiplied by sigma 2, that is 20, square of this, plus d2 which is minus 5.45 square of this, and this entire thing needs to be divided by sum of n1 and n2. So n1 is 120 and n2 is 100. Putting up everything inside one big square root. Now let us simplify the values which we have first. So this is 501.76 plus 20.70 after rounding off to two decimals plus 100 times 400 plus 29.70 divided by 220. Further it becomes 120 multiplied by 522.46 plus 100 multiplied by 429.70 divided by 220 under a square root. So this is 62,695.20 plus 42,970 divided by 220, square root of this. Now the numerator we have is 1,05,665.20 divided by 220, and we need to take the square root of this. Dividing this, we get 480.30 after rounding off. It is 296. So we round it off and we get a 30 after the decimal. And now finally we calculate the square root of this number, and the square root of this number is 21.9157. So that is going to be 21.92. And this is the standard deviation of the combined group. We have got the combined arithmetic mean as 154.45 and the combined standard deviation to be 21.92.